Hey guys, so today I have another fun video for you all. This is another not Talk Tuesday, Talk Thursday. So I was thinking about doing these videos either Tuesday or Thursday, so that's kind of how it's going to go. So since today is Thursday, it's going to be uploaded on Thursday. I was about to say Tuesday again. But anyways, thank you all so much. Ugh, cannot talk today. Anyways, today's story is going to be the time I made a major, I think this is one of the times so far in my life that I have ever been embarrassed the most, like ever. So from the title of this video, you know this is the time I embarrassed myself in front of my crush. How did that even happen? Okay, so here we go. Of course this isn't a crush I have now, this is a crush from a couple years ago. And I know people are gonna know because I know friends will watch this video, but I'm gonna say anyways. Okay, so me and my sister and one of my best friends, we decided we wanted to start a band. And I mean, I can decently sing. My sister and my friend are actually pretty good at singing, so I was just like, hey, I will just be in the background, whatever. So we kind of jokingly started off this band. We would rehearse whenever she would come over and blah blah blah. And then somehow this crush I had ended up being our manager. I have no idea how this happened, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if it was that my sister was like jokingly telling him like, oh, you could be our manager, or if he offered to be our manager. I have no idea how this happened. Anyways, point being, he became our manager. So after a while we decided like, hey, let's go practice at different people's house, or not different people's houses, but like we'll go practice at your house, we'll practice at our house. And then one time our manager slash my crush decided it would be, he was like, oh hey, you guys can just come over and like you guys can practice at my house. So we were all just like, yeah, sure. And me, I was like, oh my gosh, at his house, how cool. Okay, moving on. So the day came when we were going to practice at his house, and it was a little bit windy that day. So I think it was a summer day. It was a little bit windy. It was like in the morning, so you know, the morning breeze is coming through, and so we had to like set up the amps, set up the microphones, or our stands. I think we had one stand. Anyways, point being, we all had our microphone. We didn't take any of our microphone stands, so we were all holding our microphones. So then that happened. And then like his parents came out and were like, oh, it's so cool that we get to meet you guys. You guys sound awesome. You know, all that fun stuff. So me, I was just like, you know, I'm not the kind of person that's going to try to make an impression on someone or like go out of my way to like, I like you kind of thing. So we were just rehearsing, and the wind comes in, whoosh, and it blows all the pages off of the stand. And so me, I honestly didn't think that I was holding the microphone and that the microphone was connected to the amp, or to that, I don't know, whatever it's connected to. So my mind did not think that. So I saw the pages flying, and my one thought was, get the pages. I really didn't think like, oh, let go of the microphone and then go get the pages. So I, of course, with the microphone in hand, I kind of just walked, like speed walk to get the pages, and it like knocked over I knocked over the music sheet stand. It knocked over one of the speakers, I think, and it like moved part of the actual like amplifying thingy, whatever. And so at that moment I like was like, oh my gosh, did this just happen? And one, I mean, I'm not like, who wants to look like a klutz in front of their crush? Let's just say that. So I was totally embarrassed. My ears got super hot. My face, I felt like I looked like a tomato. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Like, what? Like, why? Like, in my mind, I was just like, how did you not let go of the microphone and go get the pages instead? You just like with the microphone and like made everything like fall over. Of course, I out of being nervous and out of being embarrassed, just start laughing hysterically, and then everyone else starts laughing, and I was just like, bruh. Of course they didn't use that word, but I was like, oh my gosh, how did that happen right in front of him? Like, why? Like, could it, like, why? Like, and I'm not a klutz to begin with, and I was just, like, so embarrassed, but everyone was like, oh, it's fine, and, like, I feel like everyone else quickly forgot about what happened, and we all moved on with life, but I was just, like, in my mind, I was, like, over-processing, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. He's gonna think I'm, like, a major, like, weirdo, like, oh my, and, like, that was my mindset. It was just so funny, but now to speak about it, and now that I remember everything that happened, I was just, like, what? You know, it wasn't really like such a big deal that I made it to feel like, you know, so, you know, I don't know. Anyways, so that's the story of the time I embarrassed myself completely in front of my crush, and now I can look back at it and laugh hysterically because I think it was hilarious, but in the moment I was just like, oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for watching this Talk Tuesday. If you guys have ever had any moments where you guys have embarrassed yourself in front of a crush or someone you like or someone that you're like trying to impress, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear your stories if you can laugh at it, because if not, I don't want you to like miserably be typing the time, you know, but if you can laugh at that experience now, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your guys' experiences with this, because I don't know, I always find it like, I feel like everyone always goes through experiences like this, so I'd love to hear your experience. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully, I don't know what the next video is going to be, but we'll see. It'll be a surprise for both of us. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!